Hey guys, it's a Tin Man. Pulled off to the side of the road here about 4 years ago. Now I think I have it on video. It was coming this way. Got to see a bear come across the road. Got to end up realizing it was a mother and 3 cubs. Got to park where I'm parked here. Got to watch them hang out. Actually, I think I was able to pull up a little bit further. Can't really remember. Yeah, I think I was probably about here, maybe a little closer in. Anyways, yeah, I got to hang out with them. The cubs came walking up here, and, you know, I don't recall it all, but I got it on really cool video inside of my computer that broke down. Yeah, so that's one interesting story. Another interesting story that I have, you see this pile right there? Of all those, what do we call those? The natives use them for their smokehouses and such, right? This is how I'm understanding it. I've never been in a smokehouse. Last, or 2 winters ago, I actually thinking, but it might have been last winter. There was 2 piles of them that I videotaped. They had some kind of rope, twine, tying the 2 different bundles together. There was probably, I don't know, maybe 30 or something like that in a bundle. You can see somebody's been around here walking on it. I wonder if the string would be gone. I wonder if a number of the sticks would be gone. So I wonder at that rate of the rot, at what state it is in, is enjoyed some way. So keep these things always in mind. So here's another pile again. And I'll tell you what you're going to see is you're going to see they're all branched. They're all in a similar kind of a cutting format. If you really got into the cut, you'll end up being able to realize that it's not it's more of a knife type cut, okay, which is a claw. And then you come up to the top and you realized, oh, it's been done to the tops too. Where the tops have actually been cut. Not necessarily just broken off, which was the one that I specifically looked at. One of these anyways. I'm telling you what it is. And, yeah. So whoever's being kind enough in doing it might be around here. Oh, we got frog going on. They're around here. So up there, these trees have grown ginormous in the golf course. If it's a good green guy that they got going on there and such, he'll be wondering what's going on with all the growth cycles himself. If he's not very aware of things, then maybe he doesn't notice the trees. You know, and some of those guys might be going, man, are things ever going faster now, evolving, you know, growing and different things like this because of the ecosystem change. He might have thoughts in his mind. And some of those guys just need to be, you know, taught. You know, some guys will click probably quick to the answer or something, right? But, where was I there? I got lost for a second there in my thought. Some guys might click quick, you know, we got all kinds. Let's just put it that way. So this is where they are. Because they were calling from over there. That's where the frog call was coming, and that was one of their kind of, it was a mix between the frog and a cricket stick. I was picking up on it. Hopefully the camera gets it well. If the camera gets it well, then I'll hear it better, is basically what I'm saying. Don't like to get too much of that backlight in. I was probably doing a bit of a fail there, so I'm coming back and because that backlight affects the view. So I'm coming back this way because I'm hearing some noise from in there. Dripping of something. And remember, these guys are big mimickers. There's a bird out there in the bird species. I don't know how many different birds that bird can mimic. Or whistles or chirps or whatever it can mimic. I'm not too sure. When in doubt, it sounds like it's probably into the hundreds or something. And it does them dead on mimics. These guys aren't that accurate for the majority of the population. So it's not just a built-in item like that in particular bird that all of those species of birds are able to do a pretty darn good job at. That mimicry we're talking about. So, whatever you might get out of that, you get out of that. Peace out. I was just, I gotta make a run. Nope, not a beer run. Not a beer run. Should do it this way, I guess. So yeah, extremely tall. Extremely tall trees. Look at the growth rates, guys. See those ones there? If you really, like, look at the one on the end. And then if you really did calculations and looked in it, you'll be able to tell that the top 20, 30, 40, 50 feet are a lot of times just stretched out in growth. Sometimes when it's done so quick, you'll notice it in the branches amount. See those branches sticking out? In no way is that natural where you guys are saying, no, they're pointing towards the sun. Our sun is never up there, guys, where they're pointing. They're pointing up there somewhere. Our sun ain't up there. Our sun, right now, is right in there. And it's, where is it? I don't know. Somewhere back there. And it's beyond noon. What time is it? So our high noon is gone, guys. So it's at its height. And now it's still floating through. Well, okay. So there's the ground and it's at its height. Okay, this is winter, whatever, but January the 1st. But now I'm going to do it upside down. So if it wanted to be in the top, right, pointing straight directly above us, it would have to be up somewhere up there. And now I'm keeping coming right over like that. And so whatever you get to imagine there, the sun is extremely far away. And I'm kind of lost why I was saying that, so here I am, once again, coming up with some ideas for people just to think, and if that ended up making sense, then it did. Let me know with a response down below. Good video, I liked it. You can hear him right now, go back there. That one is up to the left, higher up by those trees I was talking about. They're trying to test me out, get me to come there quicker. Testing to see if I'm following sound or anything. Testing to see if I'm in an awareness at all. How deep I'm into it. Like, what am I doing? Peace out from me.